First, let's have a look at how the Western males and females are getting on. I will share here about many Western women. It's not all, but it is becoming a large majority.
A time is coming when women will leave the home and go into the world blindly, and yet feel that they are our equals. They will quickly become entitled, as we men will tell them any and everything they want to hear, because we will have no one to come home to. As their egos become more inflated by their vast amount of suitors, and yes, there will be vast amounts because we men are hunters by nature, the women will take longer to decide which of these men should become their life partner. The longer they take, the more hollow they will become, as they will end up in bed with most of these men, with each of these men taking away pieces of them. Once they do find a long-term partner, they will never be satisfied, as they enjoyed being preyed upon. This will lead them to leave their marriage and go back out into the world, seeking someone else to complete their hollow core. Sadly, this cycle will continue until they are in their 40s and are no longer desirable prey. But what of the children, you might ask? Yes, what of the children? Indeed. The home life that we value will be no more. Most of these women will have children by several different men, while others will have no children at all, as they will go to extreme measures to prevent this from happening. My friends, I hope you value your family today, as your children will not be so fortunate tomorrow. I can only pray that God watches over them through life. What a world it will be. With that, I will say good night.
The past century, however, the Scooby-Doos pushed women's voting, feminism, women in the workplace, birth control, social media, smartphones, free porn, and OnlyFans. The latter two are ultimately sex without consequence from parents or society.
$4 million in a month? Yeah, 400,000 the last 7 days, in case you were...
It's starting to look like women without instruction create destruction, meaning that without protection of a long-term partner, father, or spiritual leader, to protect them from themselves, they do crazy things. Social media and the smartphone got many women spoiled to the point where attention means nothing to them. It's like a tap. They used to appreciate attention they got from men. Now they don't respect it. Women would be in groups of 2 or 3 at the park or shopping area or arcade looking for boys. Now they go outside to take selfies to put online to pretend they are social. When hypergamy and social media combine, with a woman not needing provisions or resources from a man, 90% of women target the same 5% of men. They no longer seek a safe, decent man. They go for the exciting, adventurous, dangerous man. The masses of men not being chosen has created a simp epidemic. You see, social media and apps are men's eyes on female photos. In the natural world, it is women watching men doing, and watching men socially and professionally. These modern women want the authority of a man, the privilege of a woman, and accountability of a child. They say they want a man to lead, but many can't be led. They need to feel in control, so want to manipulate, to feel like the head honcho. Jezebel spirits on the pop. Many want to get your commitment as early as possible, then they've got you in, acting out a sort of fake femininity, but you get to know them and see the demons unravel. It's not yin, it's not feminine, and it's not graceful. Just tell a Western woman the order of God, man, woman, child, they will flip out. We're equal, they will claim. Okay, play sports with a man, play chess against a man, invent technological progress like a man, fix a North Sea oil rig like a man, build roads and bridges like a man. Western women are now used to preferential treatment, so equal treatment or anything less seems like discrimination. And in many of these modern relationships, the man builds and the woman tears down. A man said to me recently, I used to adore women, fascinated and charmed by their delicate complexity. Now I think of them the same way I think of a pyramid scheme or a meme coin. Western women want more and more, now more than what can be given, and are starting to get sick on it, and make everyone else feel a little bit sick too. Women say they want a successful man on his purpose. This man on millions, super successful, didn't cheat, even took a year off recently to be with his family. She's divorcing him because he's too focused on his purpose. But why then is she taking half of the assets and proceeds that came from that same focus and purpose? The Jews messed up family law in the West. They know full well separating children from their fathers is a big key in societal destruction. And once you grow up, You realise you don't want to be crazy in love. You want calm in love, understood in love, and peace of mind, not constant anxiety from emotional turmoil. Stay away from women that can't take accountability for their actions and crucify you for calling out the toxic actions. Many women are more compliant and agreeable to a boss or, say, an Airbnb host than what they are to the man they are intimate with, within an exclusive bond, the man they invite to family meals, the man who listens to all their problems and feelings. It's a little bit insane. However, the West has swapped the search for divinity with the search for romance and couple love, which is often fleeting. And a lot of this is down to Hollywood, Disney, and pop music. Ultimately, traditional love requires a traditional society, and we're a long way from either. In all I've just said, I actually blame the man 100% for letting it get so out of control.
I found out 1.4 million women in America do OnlyFans. 1.2 million is between 18 and 24. What percent of women, how many women in America are between 18 to 24? I find out roughly 10 million women. So just on OnlyFans alone, 10% of women in that age group are on OnlyFans. So there's only 10 million women between 18 to 25. Then I decided to think more about the consumers. Who is consuming OnlyFans? And I found out that 82 million American men subscribe to OnlyFans. Now, to think about how big that number is, how many people are in America? 165 million men are in the United States. And they're telling me that 82 million out of 162 million are subscribed to OnlyFans. Of the 82 million men subscribed to OnlyFans, 90% are married. And 87% of OnlyFans users are male and 68% of OnlyFans users are white. So the average OnlyFans customer is a white married man.